So these are these the shells of bugs or actually bugs?
Those are dehydrated.
Okay.
Dehydrated insects, my brother. Well, sir.
Let me get a cup, man.
Yeah, I got you. Matter of fact, yeah, we get the cup for that. Chill music. Let people come into the chat.
YouTube was doing that for a while where you had to have so many followers to go live.
Yeah.
But you pull how many about what's the average on what you pulling onto your live?
I got followers.
Yeah, onto your YouTube live.
I get 60 views, sometimes I get 20 views. So just depends.
That boy got his notes. You got your notes?
Nah.
Okay.
A little song here,
And you made these.
Yeah. Carved out it. Hand carved those pieces.
God, this is good ass work.
That's chess pieces, England versus. Yes. Let's see here. Turn this motherfucker on here so we know we not lagging.
Oh, you got a travel channel?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I gotta peep that out.
I just started. I ain't got no videos posted.
Oh, okay. I watched this one brother, man. He be moving around.
Which one?
I can't remember his name, but he basically teach you how like to not live in America anymore. Like how you could just travel from place to place and live.
Austin Holloman?
Kind of light brown dude.
Yeah. Young nigga out of Dallas.
Nah, I don't think he out of Dallas. This dude out of Miami. He out of Miami.
Yeah, it's a couple of them.
I've been catching some videos because man, that's kind of what I'm into, man. Trying to get into more traveling.
I ain't getting no notification on this phone right
now. I got us on the live.
Okay. Yeah. Music on this one.
That's your
that's the camera. No, this just one. You can put right here next thing.
Let me see. I'm trying to see what shit we could both of us. Maybe
let me see. Put them on behind it.
At that angle over there. Yeah, there we go. I ain't been live in a minute.
Say it, but live.
If a nigga ain't playing that role, gonna take him off. I told my nigga don't touch the pot, just let this off. Nigga, when I signed my deal, them killers the fuck off. I ain't never tried to rush the process, I stay down for this. I know you wasn't no real nigga, you kept a counterfeit. When you start touching money, new folks come around and shit. My young niggas that don't, they could be saying really let down for this. Young niggas say that role, you ain't really let down for this. I'm yelling freely, yeah, he and Jeff keeping the beat. Nigga, every time I see lil' homie, pour you in. Nigga, this shit, I'm not for real, I just talk shit.
What's up, Cozy? What's good with you, boy?
What it do? What it do?
Man, we about to talk about a few things, man. Jump on here. We gonna discuss, I guess, sex relations, gender relations.
A little some of that, little all of that. Or some of this Jack. It's Jack. Jackie.
I know a few people gonna be mad at me, man. I'm talking to this guy.
They're gonna hate you.
Hey, man,
You hate
I get it.
You hateful person, you.
I be having people mad. I ain't tripping.
Man, we don't hate nobody. Y'all retarded. Y'all retarded thinking that I hate you. Need you.
Y'all see the shirt though?
Uh-oh. Go ahead, promote.
I'm just saying, like, man, I wear it for real.
Go ahead, promote.
I am. I'm that, man. But shout out to my boy Alvin. Shout out AP. But I ain't getting no money from it. I'm just saying, like, man, I wear the shirt for real.
Man, he give you some money.
That's my dog, though. We go way back.
Let's see here. We can't get this young video right here going. Oh, okay.
Man, salute this boy Baker, man. That boy setup is fresh.
You can't hear this woman. You gotta turn it up in the volume on TV.
If you go get it from someone, period. Because you went against the agreement first.
We're gonna kick it off with her first.
Okay.
Right now, swinging from a shower curtain. Trust me. The most abusive thing a woman can sit, make that man either be in a relationship with you, marry you, and then turn around and stop giving him what you promised. And there's no excuse. So if you're with somebody and they not giving it up, it's not cheating if you go get it from someone. Period. Because you went against the agreement first. That was you.
I love it.
Within his right to have another woman perform that duty that you didn't perform. Especially if you're married. If you feel like you don't want to give it to him, guess what? Don't ask him where he's going. Don't ask him where you've been.
Stop that right there. That's a deep one, huh?
Ooh, that boy started off heavy. It say live video was blocked. Why? I wonder why it blocked it. Boy, they be doing me like that. Say the Fed, hey,
boy,
I'm telling you, I be talking about some stuff.
They try to block it already.
They try
might
to
have
block
been the music
or the video.
No, the video.
Maybe
that
the
ain't
music.
copyrighted. It might have been the music.
May have been the music. We don't know on the rights
to the music. My bad. I'm sorry. I see we got three people in the chat on YouTube. Go ahead and hit a one in the chat. Let me see who's out. Let me see who's in here. Let me see what we got. Can we bring the video back one more time or one more time? You want to hit that?
Bring the video back one more time.
One more
I want if you watching, man, stay on. This is gonna be some controversial. It's gonna piss some people off.
Trust. Phone book right now that's swinging from a shower curtain. Trust me. The most abusive thing a woman can do is to sit
and Banks the Hustler
be in a relationship with you, marry you, and then turn around and stop giving him what you promised. And there's no excuse. So if you're with somebody and they not giving it up, it's not cheating. if you go get it from somewhere else. Period. Because you went against the agreement first. That was you. I ain't signed up for this to be told no. He is then within his right to have another woman perform that duty that you didn't perform, especially if you're married. If you feel like you don't want to give it to him, guess what? Don't ask him where he's going. Don't ask him where you've been. If you're not interested, cool. Let him go do his thing then. How dare you think that you just all that where, oh, I can just not give him some. Play them games the right man. He got 5 other chicks in his phone book right now that's swinging from a shower curtain. Trust me. The most abusive thing a woman can do is to sit, make that man either be in a relationship with you, marry you, and then
Fly T.
and stop giving him what you promised. And there's no excuse. So if you're with
So basically, baby girl is saying,
basically what she's saying is,
my wife ain't coming off of it.
if she decides to neglect her wifely duties, you are free from that part of the contract. No pornography, or no monogamy without pornography. You want me to be monogamous? You better be pornographous. Yes, I made that word up.
Pornographous. Man.
Now, you know what the biology is behind that, huh?
Break it down. What's the biology?
The biology is the male species is predisposed to sex because of his hormones. Now you got to deal with her hormones 7 days out the month. But she don't want to deal with your hormones.
So basically, what I hear you saying is a man isn't biologically when you look at biology, we're not designed for marriage. That's a spiritual concept, especially being married to one woman.
I'm not gonna say that because I'm gonna tell you this. When you look at the way it's designed, the way your biology is designed, and I learned this in freshman year of college, and it didn't really make sense to me then, but I've seen some other studies that have been done the last couple of years. You're supposed to release 18 to 21 times a month in order to maintain prostate health, which also maintains your stress level, blood pressure, and everything else. Basically, if you will stave off prostate cancer if you release on a regular basis, which ironically does leave 7 days for a woman to have a period. So yes, to answer your question, one woman is enough.
I don't agree with that. I ain't learned. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying one woman is enough because she has 7 days to clear a period. If it's 30 days in a month, 7 days minus 30, it's about 23 days.
Me personally, with the science I know, the spirituality I know, monogamy is a spiritual concept. Monogamy is a spiritual concept. No other male animal is tied down. I ain't gonna say no other because it may be, but like the animalistic nature in us, scientifically we are animals.
Well, there's no male predator that pairs with one woman.
Yeah, and scientifically we're animals.
There is no male
but
predator.
we have a large brain. Our brain is wired differently than animals. So just naturally, like, man, having sex with a whole bunch of women, like, man, it's easy. It's what you do. But to be able to be monogamous, now you're talking spirituality. It's about your spiritual relationship. It's about being balanced. It's about believing in something higher than yourself. It's about having morality. Biologically, man, yeah, I want to go hit that thing. But like spiritually, I know that my calling is greater. So, and we live in a capitalistic society too.
You got a comment
and
here.
it's repercussions.
You got a comment.
It's
here.
repercussions.
Happy Salcedo, she says, okay, but before he cheats, is he communicating and trying to find out? Now, I'm going to answer that question. There's many a times, because I know plenty of guys that are married.
Wait, baby girl said it's not cheating. That's number one. She said it's not cheating.
No, I understand it, but she said, is it cheating? She said, if before he cheats, is he communicating? In other words, is he talking to her and telling her, hey, look, baby, I've seen many times where guys would be like, hey, baby, because guys don't too much have a problem asking their woman that they paying bills for if they can get some. Now I've also heard women. I've heard them coming back saying they woman, oh, I'm tired. I've had so much to do today, or no, we ain't got 5 minutes. When do you not have 5 minutes? What planet? Because I ain't never seen a woman be on time nowhere. Have you?
I ain't never had. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Have you ever really seen a woman get somewhere on time?
I've never been deprived sexually. I've never been in a relationship with a woman that deprives me sexually.
Because you ain't gonna stay it.
Nah, I just never been with a woman. I know how to tap into her inner freak because I got my balance.
I hear that.
Gods, man. When you understand your God power, bro, like I don't really be having like certain issues with women. I know how to help her like tap into herself.
That sounds good, but we're not talking about your relationship. What if you're dating? What if you're dating a woman and y'all don't live in the same place?
When she comes see me, I'm just I ain't trying to brag. I've never had that issue. I've never.
But I mean, we're not talking. Let's go out of anecdotal. Have you seen that issue?
Yeah. Most definitely
from a lot of men.
I can't say a lot of men. And I think that it's two sides.
Not necessarily men that you know personally, but I mean, you've seen the issue presented itself.
No, for sure. I ain't gonna lie. I got some guys that don't like me because their girl didn't like to have sex with them, and like when I was stupid and young, I was sliding in the back door. I was double back. I was one of the double back kings.
Double back king. Damn, I ain't heard that in a long time.
My bad, bro. I'm trying to keep the comedy up.
Not nice to do. No, it's definitely not nice. It's definitely not nice to do. Not if it's somebody that you love. You're supposed to. But you gotta understand, guys do. If they taking care of you, they love you. Guys don't always have the words to communicate how much they love you. That they asking you for something. Reciprocate. It don't take you but 5 seconds. Hell, at the end of the day, if you look at the biology of it, even if your ass is sick, you release endorphins that make you feel better, at least for the time being. Both of you get a better boost to your immune system and everything else.
Sex gonna make you feel a little better.
Go ahead, put it out there.
Yeah.
And if you're in a crunch for time, hell, it don't take but 2 minutes. If you get them good, tell them, hey, look, get this in. Get it in and get on. He can get it in quick and get on. Speed on before you get peed on. Ain't heard that in a long time.
Man, but you know what? I think that is a good thing. I think communication, right? Sometimes and ladies, I know y'all may not want to hear this. Sometimes it's hard for men to communicate with women because it's almost like when you're communicating with some women, right? It's like talking in a court of law. Anything that you say or do
will be held against you.
Can be and will be used against you in the right time. So sometimes, man, it's hard for a man to open up because when a relationship don't go a certain way, man, everybody know your business. Everybody knows, your most secret moments, So it is hard for a lot of men to open up to women. Not only that, a lot of men, like, man, we were taught that women are emotional creatures. I can come and tell him, like, bro, I don't agree with that shit you just said.
Not gonna be emotional about it.
And he's not gonna be emotional about it.
On what you emotional about. We're gonna talk about what you got going on.
But when I approach you and I say, baby, which I've never had to say, but baby,
like, well, you did this.
We're not having sex, baby, like you ain't smashing me.
Well,
like,
you ain't done this. You did this,
and it comes to that, or it doesn't come out right from me, and I done hurt your feelings, and I've been taught to handle your feelings, and I should handle your feelings a certain way. And men, we are expected to sometimes downgrade our feelings. So it's like, man, no, it's not always easy for a man to communicate. Like, hey, I'm sexually frustrated, or you spending too much money, or you're not you're not listening to me. You're not valuing my feelings. Like, it's not always easy for men to express, their feelings to women. But I'm one of those people, like, man, I'm a talker. So I'm gonna say how I feel.
Yeah, straight up.
That's why I'm wearing like the shirt. Like, I had to learn to balance it. I could be like,
call you an asshole too.
Yeah. I'm gonna say like, hey man, if I was in that situation, hey baby, like, hey. Cause guess what, ladies, y'all gotta understand this. A married man, his value is high. His value is high out there on the creep market. Your value, like, man, you wear your ring, you married. That's when they really want you. Because women always want something that somebody else got. So it's like, man, those conversations are crucial, and they are important, because as being a married man, it's like, man, it's easy to go out there and swindle, because a lot of y'all feel like y'all can handle the no strings attached.
Until the strings get attached.
Sheesh.
Until the strings get attached. Motherfucker hitting that crazy button.
Man.
Next video.
Shit, can't hear it.
Turn the volume up. Buying the motherfucking shit that they can't pay for themselves. God damn, hold on. That ain't the video.
Got this on video, and I like it too. I've seen it.
It's about men's leadership. We have a whole lot of conversations about men's leadership. And hey, bro, I don't make no excuses. I'll be the first one to say, like, black men especially, we just haven't had a lot of healthy examples. So I get it. But it's not just our side of the transaction that's messed up. Like, I just, and I'm not saying that to just start shooting at women. I'm saying that to say, until we have a holistic conversation about the relationship between leader and follower, and the relationship that we've had with leadership, that we don't get anywhere. We don't. We just make it about men again and again and again. And it's like, all right, cool. If we bad leaders, bet, let's roll with that. Let's live inside that narrative. How many bad leaders before you become a terrible decision maker? How many wrong paths do get to take you down before it's you? Before you realize that, hey, maybe I should only travel on paved roads, right? Maybe I should check to see if he got a license before I jump in the car with him. Maybe I should see if he got motion in his own life before I start to invest anything. Like, at what point do we talk about that?
Bro be kicking that game.
Kicking that side.
Bro, game general amount of money earned. Bro be kicking that game. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, I'm good right there. But let me say this. This is, man, we sitting here, we building. This is where me and you have disagreed. This is where I want to challenge your approach. As a man, as an Omega man, manhood first. Manhood, scholarship, perseverance, uplift. Manhood first, right? Everything begins and ends with leadership. The black man is not in a position to truly be leaders. I'm a teacher. Our black boys aren't learning how to be leaders. A lot of people in their 20s don't know how to be leaders. You a leader, bro. I hear you talking to these women, but you got to come back, loop back around, and talk to these brothers about financial leadership.
I talk to them.
About setting that example.
You gotta understand this. Well, a lot of the chicks get mad. How you always posting this, posting that. I'm talking to you, but I'm talking through you to them because they're listening too. The boys, they come to my shop. They come ask me questions. A lot of times I say certain stuff in the, you know what I'm saying, and it might be something that is kind of getting on a woman, and a dude come back like, man, I'm glad you said that, man. After you said that, my girl changed up the way she was acting with me. You know what I'm saying? I've had those conversations. I've had conversations.
But let me stop you right there.
Conversations where I've stopped some boys from going out doing stupid shit to get themselves and shit.
For sure. But a leader, right? You shouldn't have to say shit to change this man's woman. Excuse my language if I can't.
This is
you
true.
know what I mean?
This is true, but what you also gotta understand is, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. I was raised predominantly with my mama.
Same.
As a man, I believe that we are prescribed that when we're raised with mama, a lot with mama, even if daddy is in the house, at a certain point you have to kill a lot of the bitch in you.
For sure.
Because being raised by mama with all that nurturing makes you emotional, and emotions and testosterone do not mix well. You know what I'm saying? So you have to kill a level of bitch in you. So I guide the men in person, because men typically, we learn by trial and error, by not only what we try, error, and do, but what we see. So when they see me live my life, they see certain things, I can talk to them. And I can tell them, hey, this is my history, this is this, that, and third, and they can relate to it, then they can soak up some of that. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different. Like, you know, some of the guys I've talked to, and I'll be like, hey, look, you know, they pull in, they got a car full of backseat got more guns, and they got hands in the car.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, hey, look, you riding around with all the guns, man. You don't need to be going nowhere that you got to take all them goddamn guns to.
But on the flip side, this is what I've told you, and you know I've told you this, right? You on that Facebook, you on social media, which is a certain type of reality, whether we like it or not. It's a reality. Social media is a certain reality. You done posted 10 posts about these females. You done posted 10, like, B, y'all need to get your weed right, get your credit right, get your.
About their weed,
I know,
man,
I'm just saying. You done had 10 posts to these females, and you ain't posted nothing to the brothers. And
because men don't learn like
that. But that's not always true. Here's the thing too. You are missing. There are brothers in that social media sphere that you can talk to, that you can reach, just like you reaching them women. There are people that you can reach, that you can give insight to, that you missing out on, because you're saying that when it comes to my brothers, I need this. I need to be in my personal sphere of influence. Your personal sphere of influence is only going to go so far. Yet your social media presence, bruh, it's broad, because you building a name for yourself. So this is just, I'm not saying that you're wrong for your approach, but I just want you to think about it. Like, because our young brothers are lost, because you say kill the bitch in you. I say balance. I believe in balance. I believe
it is a balance.
Feminine and masculinity.
But it's always gonna be a balance. You gotta understand, as all children, male or female, we spend 9 months experiencing mama's emotions, feelings,
tied to
hurts, everything tied in. So we have both emotions, period. We got both chromosomes.
For sure.
They don't have ours. You know what I'm saying? So when I speak to them, even if it sounds like it's a joke or it sounds like I'm being harsh, it's more advice. Because for one, if they know how to deal with these young boys a lot better, guess what? Their manipulation goes back into what it's supposed to be: inspiration.
I think a lot of
manipulation is a negative form of inspiration. If you inspire these boys, because think back to when you was 13 or 14. I don't know what around the time you broke your virginity. But when that sack got hot, what did you do when you was trying to figure out how to get the girls? You looked to see what they liked. You understood them. They never have been taught how to understand us. They just know what to expect from us. Just like we have never been taught how they should treat us. We just taught what we're supposed to do for them. That's where the imbalance is. They're not taught to reciprocate. Now, do they learn through life, or maybe some of them might have a good grandmama or a good mama? Yeah, but for the most part, how many girls are taught how to treat a boy in our community? Willie Lynch flipped us on the head in our community. Now, when you talk about Hispanic community, white community, in Hispanic community, I was raised in Hispanic community.
The men are there though.
In Kentwood,
the men are there. The men are there.
They didn't trade their men out for motherfucking food stamps. Nigga, I
The
was around
men
to
are
see
there.
that happen.
The men are there.
But I was around to see it happen.
But we can't make excuses.
No, we can't make it.
We can't make excuses.
You know what? You can't make excuses.
It's a lot of boys live down the street from their dad. The nigga wasn't dog. Excuse my language. The brother was not there. Like at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. We have to talk to each other. You said if the man is the head, if the man is the head, if the man is the leader, if the man sets the trend,
he should still be there.
We gotta listen. We gotta tap into us. We gotta scrutinize us. We gotta make sure that we on our square more than them women, because they're gonna follow what we do. So we gotta talk to each other. Like, I'm not saying everything that you say is wrong. I don't agree with everything that you say. I don't agree with everything anybody say. You got some jewels, you got some nuggets, bro. As a teacher, I gotta know how to tap. Like, I could be the smartest dude ever in that classroom, but I gotta know how to tap into my students' learning style. And all I'm saying to you, they don't see you building the leadership in the men and talking to the men about where the men need to get squared away. So you missing part of your audience. They just looking at you like, man, he a bachelor, he don't got no girl, he hate us because he hurt. That's what they say.
Understand this.
And they need some of the information that you kicking, they need to hear it because it's real.
I know they need to hear it because it's what men. It's how I'm literally telling them. In all actuality, if anybody was to be mad at me, it should be the niggas. Because I'm giving up the game. I've been dry giving up the game for the last 10 years. I done told some people, hey, look, you shouldn't do this, and this. You need to handle your son this, and this way, or else this is gonna happen. And the shit has come to fruition.
All the time.
Some in the grave, some in jail.
All the time.
Some perforated, still alive. You know what I'm saying? I predicted all of the shit because I could see it. I know what I went through. I know what I had to navigate through. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I was raised around enough men that kept me strong and taught me a whole bunch of information. Taught me shit about prison before I even thought about going to motherfucking prison. You know what I'm saying? Before I thought about even doing anything that would send me to prison. But what I was getting at with telling you about when your sack got hot is that your motivation came from what the women wanted. If they change how they maneuver, stop rewarding bad behavior.
Yeah.
If you fucking the nigga that's borrowing the nigga that's borrowing your car to drop you off at work and sit in your couch eating your kids' snacks, I'm sorry, he's never gonna be shit. He's the new dope fiend at 40. Meth head, I guess, or whatever the fuck drug is gonna be out next.
I think on both sides too.
It's
we glamorize the bullshit as a community.
We glamorize the bullshit, but what you gotta think about it, literally think about it. Even if you break down music, can you name one positive female rapper?
Yeah. What? Rhapsody.
No.
No, she rapping now, but nobody listen. I listen. I'm a hip hop.
I'm talking about this. I'm talking about this really this mainstream. No.
But that's a whole different conversation.
You can't name many motherfucking males that's positive.
Can I get a quick 30 seconds about that? When you mention hip hop, right? Social engineering is real.
It's real deal.
So the music is about social engineering. Music is one of the ways that people learn the most. It's a vibration, it's a frequency. So whenever you sing something, it lies in your consciousness. You gonna process it. So they study us. We are experiments these days. They study us. It ain't us. We don't like for instance, media. Tell live vision. What is radio? Programming. Like, dog, it's all words. I'm in school for counseling, bro. Like,
subliminal
yeah.
message. You hear, shoot a nigga, rob a nigga, get a bag, fuck a nigga for a bag,
I just was watching.
Eventually,
my nephew was watching some shit called like baddies. It was just a whole bunch of women fighting each other on this channel. I do the research on the channel. The channel is owned by a conservative group.
And they never put their women on that.
They will never put their women on that because it's programming, it's tell lie vision. They done sold us the lie. We highlight and we boost up. You boost up the gangster. You boost up. I got family. Half my family in prison, but most of the people in my family got more respect for the killers, the drug dealers, and all of that than the college grad. You don't get no love being a college grad, nigga. You a square.
The father.
You don't. You like
stay at home. Take care of his kids.
When we start embracing and celebrating doing right and saying it's okay to be a good person, that's when our community is gonna change. You see that economic little chart they showed where we at the absolute bottom? Because we believe in like the bullshit that they putting out on social media. That's why I'm saying you are important. But bro, a coin has how many sides?
2 sides. Right.
The earth needs the sun and the moon. That man is the sun. The woman is the moon. She balances us out. She don't know how to balance us out anymore. We don't know how to shine. I'm just saying, bro, like she don't know how to.
Hey, look, Alvin, if you watch it, man, put that on the shirt. Put that on the shirt.
I know it sounds clever, but it's
stamp it. It's
like man, we have lost our way. We don't know who we are. Knowledge of self is important. We don't know who we are as a people. We don't know where we come from. We don't know our real names. We got slave names. We got the trauma that's been passed down from slavery. Most of us, if you're not even talking about slavery, most of us was raised in projects where we were social engineered to think right was wrong and wrong was right. Up is down and down is up. We don't know finances. We don't understand mathematics. We don't think logically. We think emotionally. They think logically. It's all twisted. It's a lot we got to do to get this right. So, it's a lot of people mad because I'm sitting here talking to you because you put out information that makes a lot of women uncomfortable. But sometimes you got to listen to shit that make you uncomfortable.
You got to go through discomfort.
I'm Black Power. Not in the sense of I hate white people. I'm Black Power in the sense of I love my people. And I'm going to do whatever I got to do, even if it takes my life to uplift my people. But, man, I study white supremacists because I want to know their perspective. Where they built the entire system, I need to understand it. I pay attention to it.
It's the system that we live in. Go ahead.
My bad, bro. I'm done.
Keep on. No.
Let's bring it. I'm done.
I'm gonna find another. I'm gonna play this other video. Since we talked about projects, let's go to the let's go to Universe 25.
Universe 25.
We're gonna go to Universe 25.
We trying to give y'all some knowledge and uplift y'all. Man, my phone kind of far. I can't really see what some of y'all are saying.
Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube.
On that Facebook. But we are on YouTube.
Hard pill to swallow.
Cannibalism, asexuality, and violence. A society that had collapsed.
Hard pill to swallow.
Did you hear what he said?
Collapse.
Cannibalism.
That's what we got going on right now. They're killing each other.
The aggression.
They're not eating each other. They're just shooting each other. It's the exact same.
And it's, bro, it's at such a high. It's at dog. You killing little girls.
Just
and that shit okay.
This video today. To support Today I Found Out and learn more about Brilliant, go to brilliant.org/Today I Found Out and sign up for free. In 1968, an expert on animal behavior and population control called John B. Calhoun built what was essentially a utopia for mice that was purpose-built to satisfy their every need. Despite going out of his way to ensure the inhabitants of his perfect mouse society never wanted for anything, within 2 years, virtually the entire population.
And you hear what he said? He said they had virtually everything they needed. When the projects, when food stamps and all that stuff come out, how many people didn't even have to go to work? It was a fucked up environment. It was the house was clean if you kept it clean. Now, if not, you're gonna have a million roaches. But if you kept it clean, it was clean.
They provided you your necessities.
You had government cheese.
They provided you your
milk,
necessities. Yeah.
They had everything they needed.
Was dead. So what happened? Dubbed Universe 25, Calhoun's Mouse Utopia was built with the needs of its mouse inhabitants firmly in mind and was designed to specifically cater to their every whim. Containing plentiful food, water, bedding, and at least initially space, the enclosure was described as follows. A tank, 101 inches square, enclosed by walls 54 inches high. The first 37 inches of wall was structured so that the mice could climb up, but they were prevented from escaping by 17 inches of bare wall above. Each wall had 16 vertical mesh tunnels, called them stairwells, soldered to it. 4 horizontal corridors opened off each stairwell, leading to 4 nesting boxes. This means 256 boxes in total, each capable of holding 15 mice. Well versed in rodent populations from dozens of previous experiments, something that's kind of apparent when you realize that the enclosure was called Universe 25, Calhoun anticipated that his mouse paradise could reliably and, more importantly, comfortably house 3,840 mice. Before that, though, he needed to pick the proverbial...
You have a large number in proximity.
Calhoun eventually settled on 4 breeding pairs of mice specifically bred for the experiment and hand-picked from the most healthy specimens from the National Institute of Health's own breeding colony. Now, before we get into discussing what happened next, we should give some background information about how this experiment came to be and what it was hoping to accomplish. Prior to creating Universe 25, Calhoun had performed a number of similar experiments with rodents that started all the way back in the 1940s. All of these ended in failure when the population either stalled or turned on itself. For example, in one experiment, Calhoun created an enclosure that could easily have housed 5,000 rats, but the eventual population never rose above 200, despite unlimited food, unlimited water, and a complete absence of any predators or any threats.
Population control.
That, again, despite ample spaces, his rodents would often crowd together, which resulted in a breakdown of social structure amongst the population. This unusual phenomenon led Calhoun to coin the phrase behavioral sink to describe what he felt was the inevitable collapse of any overpopulated society.
I got a question for you.
Calhoun's experiments eventually caught the eye of the National Institute of Mental Health, or NIMH, who were intrigued about the observed effects of overpopulation in rodents, specifically if any of the observed phenomenon could be applied to humans. To this end, the NIMH gave Calhoun access to a small piece of land that they owned in Maryland and the funding that was needed to construct Universe 25.
Did you hear that?
They constructed it.
You see how they said if the rats can be, if it can be applied to humans.
You link this to welfare a little bit. Am I wrong?
Yes.
You link this to welfare. What group of people got the most welfare dollars?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that?
White people got the most welfare
sure.
dollars. However, they wouldn't house the projects.
That's it.
That's
how this.
They got the welfare. We got
the welfare, and we got the project. We was placed in close proximity. We lived on top of each other.
The stated goal of the experiment was simply to see whether a perfect society would flourish. Initially, the experiment...
When did he do this? 1935?
It was done in 1940s to like 1968.
Mice had swelled to a respectable 600
Makes sense.
members.
Historically.
Was taken to ensure the mice were taken care of.
Hitler had already knew this
eat
stuff.
or drink whenever they pleased, and there was always space and clean bedding available, so females could rear young in peace and safety. Despite this, Calhoun noticed that after day 35 of the experiment, things started to go wrong. First of all, there was a noticeable drop in population growth. While initially the population of the mouse heaven had doubled every 55 days, after day 315 it doubled, according to Calhoun's notes, approximately every 145 days. This made little sense, as there was still ample space to house another 3,000 mice. In addition to a drop in population growth, Calhoun also noticed an abrupt change in behavior in both males and females. The social bonds broke
My
down.
boy
as male
ZA
mice
from
with
PV,
boundaries
Zayed,
defend their territory
boy,
and
it's a
food
beast.
sources both were plentiful, became dejected, forming cliques that randomly attacked one another for seemingly no reason. Females similarly began abandoning young or
You hear that? They randomly attack each other for seemingly no reason.
Yeah.
$40 bag of weed.
Yeah.
You fucked my girl.
Yeah.
Say that in a sentence 3 times.
I'm not gonna say
Just
it.
say it in a sentence. 3 times.
$40 bag
No,
of
no,
weed.
no.
You fucking my girl?
Yeah, say that 3 times in a sentence.
What's the point?
Does it even make sense?
No.
Can I possibly fuck your girl?
No.
It ain't even possible.
No.
Even if I fucked her, I couldn't
She
fuck
wasn't
your
my
girl.
girl.
Exactly.
She wasn't my girl to begin with.
But I'm gonna kill somebody because of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm emotional. I've been raised by my mama.
Yeah.
I ain't had daddy to say, son.
You know what though?
Son, that ain't how.
That's really the ego too. Because wars happen over them women.
Men always have ego. That's true.
For sure.
However, in a situation like that, your daddy would have told you, son, that ain't how you operate.
You know that war in Troy?
Yeah, I know. It happened.
Over a woman.
It happened over a woman. But
dog, that's dog, men, dog, that's what we fight over.
Most of the wars have been over women.
That's nature.
You know the flip side of that is?
What's the flip side?
When you think about leadership and sending people to war, who do you think sends people to war most? A male leader or a female leader?
I would say it got to be a male leader because
absolutely not.
Y'all told me it wasn't no female leaders.
Absolutely. Historically, there's been some female, there's been queens and stuff like that, but
they send more men.
30% of the time they send their troops to war more than men do. But you know why, right? Because women view men as expendable. Not all women, but most women.
Hey,
most women view men as expendable.
This is my guy. I call Cap on this.
He calls Cap.
I call Cap.
Google.
I call Cap. I call Cap on it.
Google is your friend.
I don't fuck with Google. I'm a scholar, bro.
I understand that.
Anything on Google, I can put anything on Google.
You trying to have me? You trying to call Cap right now on the spot? I mean, like I can't.
No. I'll look it up
later. Okay.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
But statistically, female rulers have sent their soldiers to war. But you gotta understand. You gotta understand that. And when I say that women view men as expendable, they typically don't have to go to fucking war.
Can you shoot you shoot me 5 female rulers?
Hell, fuck no. Ain't nobody. I don't know nobody but Queen Elizabeth. Personally, I don't know nobody but Queen Elizabeth. But literally, this is something that's been I've looked up before and in the statistics as far as rulers and sending people to war, and the statistic says that they're 33% more likely to send people to war.
That's crazy.
But the psychologist that was saying it, which is Peterson, you know Peterson, Dr. Peterson is a Canadian psychologist.
Where Drake is from?
Yeah, but he
my bad.
You Kendrick fan, huh?
Facts.
But nah,
I like both of them boys.
Nah, they both live one life. But he came into prominence when they tried to make him use pronouns to address his clients, and he said, "No, I'm addressing you as what you are. You can't force me legally to have to call you by something," which is facts. Yeah. At the end of the day, you can't cut that Y chromosome off your ass, or you can't cut that X chromosome and put a Y chromosome. So you are what you were born as, and because you live in a world that is parallel to the one we in, I shouldn't have to live there with you. That's his argument. Yeah, which I respect personally myself, because I'm sorry, I'm not calling no man no woman. I'm not calling no woman a man. I'm gonna call you what you want to be called. I'm sorry. I don't care. Sorry. It don't bother me. I was in prison with a punk that had killed the motherfucker that raped him. As he should have. And would not call that motherfucker no goddamn Kelly. bitch, your name is Kevin Williams on your paperwork.
Yeah.
I'm calling you Kevin.
But was motherfuckers calling him Kelly and that?
It was motherfuckers calling him
Motherfuckers
Kelly.
was kissing Kelly in the mouth and
walking, holding hands with Kelly.
Here's the thing. Let's keep it real. Motherfuckers was kissing Kelly in the mouth in prison.
Walking around holding hands. And I'll be damned. I didn't give a damn if that motherfucker was 6'6", could slam dunk a basketball.
Hey,
probably could have killed my ass.
Hey,
I was a young nigga. I was a young jit. That motherfucker had been down 28 years. I be
telling my male students, I'm like, man, y'all want to be so gangster. Y'all chasing prison instead of college. My whole family in prison, but I went to college. It was damn near 12 females in college to meet. It was damn near 12 women at PD.
Man, when I went to Morehouse, just the city of Atlanta was 17-1.
Atlanta's different though.
No, I'm talking about in '96. We're not talking about now. We're not talking about now.
The thing,
now it's way,
you from Texas, so you should have won at Atlanta because Texas, you masculine.
I had a ball.
Them boys in Georgia, I
had a ball.
They're a little flimsy.
Yeah. Nah, but you gotta understand when you go to a college, everybody ain't from fucking Georgia.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but goddamn, you fucked up my whole train.
I do that sometimes. I go all the way left, man. You talking to me? I go all the way left.
Went all the way out there. But yeah, anyway,
let's hit this reciprocity though. We talked about reciprocity.
Kelly came down in 5 years. Had been down 28 years when I got there.
Who is Kelly?
Kevin.
But you called the motherfucker Kelly.
Because you sitting there calling the motherfucker Kelly.
If the motherfucker want to be called Kelly, I'm going to call her Kelly.
The whole time I was there, that motherfucker Kelly.
I don't want to see what Kelly working with.
Say when they call male call, guess what name they call? But that was me. Motherfuckers be mad about.
But let me say this.
You want to fight? What? Let
me say this. I asked this question. A lot of people gonna disagree with me with this, but listen to me. And this is what's wrong with our community. I asked boys this: would you rather your son sell dope and kill people, or be gay? You gotta choose one. Everybody say sell dope and kill people. Because in the black community, homosexuality is the major sin. But how I look at it, the gay man, listen. Let me hold on, listen.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Whether it's Tyrone, whether it's Brandon, no gay person ain't never hurt me or harmed me or did nothing to fuck me over. But we okay with people selling poison in our community and killing each other. We as a people, we have a whole lot of selective morals, and we bang on we bang on the gay people. We go hard on the gay people when most of them just trying to live their life. And how I see gay men, especially when I was in the world and I wasn't married. Hey, it's already 8-1. You gay, so that makes it 12-1.
Give me 16.
You dress nice, man. You and if I'm nice to you, about to bring me all the hoes. Excuse my language. I'm just saying that's how I approached it. I hate bullies. You want to bully on the man? I got family members that's gay. Gay people just want to live their life.
Can I ask?
That's okay. Live your life.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't pick neither one.
That's what everybody say. But if you had to pick, you have to pick.
I let my child pick. But if he pick killing people and selling drugs, you gonna move around until you get your life together. Because the difference is that he can stop killing motherfuckers, stop selling drugs, and straighten his life up. Once you go there, you're not coming back. Now, I don't have anything against that because I have family members that are gay that I love dearly. You know what I'm saying? I have an uncle, God rest his soul, that basically raised all the boys in our neighborhood and made sure that none of us came out. And he told us, man, most of the people that I know, male that have been gay, have been touched
by other people.
They were touched, and that turned them out. Yeah. That's another thing about that booty licking shit these mothers got going on nowadays, that's a gateway drug to me. In my eyes, that's a gateway drug. It's like weed, cocaine, to crack.
What you mean?
Eating ass, niggas getting their ass ate, letting the girl put their finger in and play with their booty hole and shit.
Okay.
That's a man is not meant to be penetrated. We are conquerors. We do all the penetrating. If you're a conqueror and somebody penetrates your territory, what does that mean? That means you just got killed. This is it. You lost. You lost. It's over with. There's no coming back. And what I know about the anal orgasm for a female or a male, it's one of the things that once you have one, you will always want one. It's like crack.
So you had
an
anal orgasm.
I have not. I'm never going to. I read this. I read this in the book. And I've practiced on females.
No diddy. Where's Kendrick?
Hey, look, I'm like P.D. Pablo. I'll give you anything you into.
That boy said 69 God. Hey, where's Kendrick? Hey. I eat my wife's ass. But
oh!
Hey.
Give me my cup back, man. I got
you don't want to drink after me. I told you. You don't want to drink after me. Hey, boy, hey.
I bet you suck toes too.
Yeah, I suck toe.
I suck toe.
Goddamn, on a woman?
I suck a toe from.
I lick everything on a woman.
Baby, if I ain't suck the toe,
my wife.
Here go. If I ain't suck the toe, now mind you, I'm only doing it in the hot tub after
I'm married though.
I don't give a fuck if I'm married or not. You're not walking around on the floor and putting your feet in my mouth. It's not happening. I don't give a fuck what happened. We doing this in the hot tub at a high-rise hotel overlooking the city or wherever the fuck we at. Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna talk my shit to my boy, right? I'm gonna talk my shit to him, right?
Talk that.
So he made the advertisement live. I loved it. Now you came on there and you said The Husband and The Bachelor.
I'm a bachelor, you's a husband.
But you preaching gender roles, right? You preaching gender roles, and a lot of those gender roles align to marriage.
I believe in marriage.
Dog.
I haven't been married because of this. And we're going to the last section of this. The last section of this is something that women don't think about a lot of. And I'm gonna bless y'all game right quick. Let's see if we can find it over here. No, not
I hit you with a segue. See,
Netflix.
Boy, I took him somewhere. I didn't even know he had it ready for me.
We're gonna go here to the channel. I'm gonna hit y'all with something right quick. Let's see here. God damn, not Netflix.
See, Kevin Samuels, hey, rest in peace. He was preaching, but bro, you can't be preaching marriage and you ain't married. You gotta, what?
Actually, you can. You gotta understand.
You can do what you want to do.
No, listen. You gotta understand this. What? Here go. Biblically, or even theoretically, your wife was a wife before you became a husband. What was you doing before you got with her? Exactly.
Your wife was a wife
before you became a husband.
That shit went over.
It didn't mean you wasn't a man, but you wasn't a husband. You became a husband for your wife. You have to be able to see. You have to be as a man. A woman has to make herself irreplaceable to you.
So every woman is a wife, but every man is a husband.
Not every woman is a wife. The wife was a wife and grasped your attention to say, you know what, this is the one I'm staying with.
Sounds good.
No, it ain't.
Sounds good.
It's not a sound good. You gotta understand this. I don't want to get into your economics. I don't want to get into your business.
Mm-hmm.
But let's go to the video.
Let's go to the video.
Let's go to the video.
You can't preach some shit you ain't living though.
Let's go to the video.
I don't care how good it sounds. You gotta live what you're preaching. I'd rather see a sermon than to hear one. But we gonna go. Who is that? Is that Marcus? Marcus.
Hey,
What up, Marcus?
Hey, Marcus, you know how to find the videos on my own goddamn page?
Marcus got to find his neck. That boy head and shoulders.
God damn.
That's my brother, man. That's
Stop.
my brother, man.
You ain't gonna do that, boy.
We insult each other every time we get. If I didn't insult him, he'll think I'm mad at him.
Come on.
Hey, y'all, when y'all get a chance, man, go and check out his YouTube page. Y'all got to check out the YouTube page. Let's support each other. Let's support each other. Like, share, subscribe, you know. Let's do that.
God damn. You know what? I might find it here. I might have to stream this a different way, y'all. I don't have a whole production crew in here. It's just me. Just like at my shop. You come to my shop for window tint, I'm gonna tint your car, I'm gonna put your stereo in, I'm do all the shit myself so I know it's done right. It just is what it is. Sorry, I apologize.
They say your work is immaculate too.
Man, I try. I do my best. I treat everybody's car like it's mine.
Respect.
And I don't ride in no bullshit. Let's see here.
I got bros clicking in. Okay. Root to the good bros. Root to the Qs. Got my boy on here. He an alpha too. What up, kinfolk? My boy Nick.
What damn?
My boy can't find his video.
I damn sure can't. Hey, what the fuck? Don't judge me, damn it.
Yes, you want to do one scoop. It comes with a little scoop.
Not that shit.
That boy over here, Esoteric, he got the red pill and the blue pill.
Let's talk about the Parental 360.
Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Hit that motherfucker right there.
17%, but for argument's sake, we're going to say 15 just to keep this at regular numbers. And a man having at least 6 inches of pink is 15% also. I know some of y'all think y'all so smart, thinking 15. So 15 out of every 100 men are going to have all 3 traits, right? Wrong. See, first off, you got to take 15% of 100, which is going to leave you 15 men. Then take 15% of those 15 men, which is going to leave you like 2.2, somewhere around there, like 2 men. We'll just say 2 men for sake of work. What do you think happens when you apply 15% to 2 men? Exactly. 0.33. So that means 1 out of every 300 men is going to have all 3 of the 6s. We haven't even begun to add character qualities like, is he a good man? Is he chivalrous? So all in all, you're looking for 1 man out of 1,000. Just to put it in perspective. Marriage. Let's talk about the variety of the 3 6s. Well, man being 6 feet is what?
Man, keep it real. A lot of shit I be seeing on social media, it don't line up with reality.
It don't run
Like
reality at all.
Come on, bro. Like the conversation.
What you gotta understand is, and this is what I know. If 80% of our women are chasing less than 20% of men,
They chasing the 1% because they're
chasing the 1%, but
they want somebody to make 100,000.
But they end up landing in 20%. Because you know what I'm saying? Because they'll take somebody that either has 1 of those 6s. How many times you hear about a dude that's taking care of his wife just fine, got in a nice house, but she's fucking the long dick nigga that's working out?
Yeah.
How many times you have a woman that's she got a dude that's taking care of the house, screwing her good, but he ain't got no money, but she cheating with the nigga with the money in Dubai, taking pictures of herself like she the only motherfucker on the trip. They don't understand how rare what they're looking for. And then on top of that, it comes to a point to where women don't understand the dynamics of what really draws men and women together. They themselves know that they want somebody that can provide for them and protect them. They know they want that. That's baseline.
Do they all want that?
No, I'm saying that's baseline. They all want that.
They all
want those two. That's baseline.
You gotta get some women on your show, bro.
I know, I do. But I'm talking about, we're talking about baseline. That's baseline. Now, for a man, baseline, we want somebody that's gonna give us sex and be nice to us. Baseline. Baseline. Do you want a woman that's literally, as a man?
My woman balances me.
I assume that you can pay.
My woman balances
I understand
me.
that.
That's why I got her.
That's being nice to you. Her being nice to you, respecting you, and appreciating you.
She respects me.
Respecting you and appreciating you is what balances you. Because as men, we do things.
She respects.
We want a little bit of. We want some kind of accolade.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. She didn't have to pull my coattail and be like, "Nigga, get your shit." Excuse my language. Get your shit together.
And that's what she's supposed to do. But she's not supposed to do it in a masculine way. A masculine way is upfront in your face, like I can whoop your ass.
She do it in love.
She might be like,
she do it in love.
Yeah, I'll be in the bedroom.
But
I didn't really like how.
But here's the thing: no woman is gonna approach me with that energy just because who I am. Because see, the thing about, and that's why I'm saying it comes down to us having the conversation.
They want to approach
with
you
the
like
men.
That. They want to approach you like that because they understand how you are. But that's the same. That's the same thing. Is like with say somebody.
I'm masculine energy.
Listen, like they won't. They
know masculine energy.
I know. But what it'll do is if they can't approach you, they'll kind of pull away from you too.
And that's cool.
But they don't understand that we are cool with that.
That's cool.
Most men on the planet are just like Drake. I only need to hit one time. I just need to know what that pussy like. So one time is fine with me. You cool with them pulling away after you to hit?
Not me. I want to play in that thing.
Yeah.
I want to play in
that's
I like leftovers.
That sounds good.
I like no, ain't no sound to it. I'm just telling you about me. I'm different, Kenfo.
I understand that.
So
I understand. I feel the same way. But at the same time, if it can't happen, are you tripping? Are you gonna kill yourself?
No.
Is it gonna break you?
No,
it's not. Most women don't understand that. They don't understand it. Because you understand there's a lot of women that if say you are doing everything and you the best to them and this, that, and third, and they do something that makes you pull away from them, it'll crush them for years.
I think, and I agree with you, but hear me on this.
And they don't understand that.
Hear me on this.
As a man, it's not gonna crush.
Let me tap this because I want young brothers to understand and know this. Young brothers, you can have money, you can have 6 figures, and they'll come to you and say, oh, "Okay, I'm rocking with you." But just because you got that money don't mean that you got everything. That woman is an emotional creature. She was created to be emotional. She was created to nurture. She was created to help. When you know how to deal with her, everything that you got, she gonna make better. You got to know how to deal with her. You can't say, "Oh, I got that bread. I'm a millionaire. I got that bread. I'm spending that bread on her." If I'm spending the bread on you, I'm good. That's what a lot of dudes with money. When I was in that world, it was a lot of niggas with money. I was fucking that girl because, bro, like you spending all the money on your girl, but you ain't spending no time on her. You ain't tapping into her emotionally. I want her mind. I'm from the East Terrace, bro. I didn't have no money. I learned how to, I want your mind, baby. If I can get your mind, gain general amount of money earned. I got a mouthpiece. In our day, dog, you have to be able to talk to a woman. You have to remember her number when she gave it to you. And when you get on the phone, it don't matter.
You got that number. Windsor Park Mall at Wendy's.
Boys be like, boys look at my resume, be like, see something on my resume, like, how you get her? Man, conversation ruled the nation when I was coming up. And not just that, I listened to and I paid attention to my mama. I know how to attend to a woman's emotions and needs. I know how to make her feel like she's respected and she's heard. You got to do those things. You got to allow her to be a human being. Like human beings, it ain't man. A human being want to be heard. They want to be listened to. They want to be respected. That's in our nature as human beings. It don't matter. It don't matter. Gender don't matter with that. But if you feel like you got all the money, you working 20-hour days, you paying all the big, you working 20-hour days.
You working 20-hour days.
It's 4 hours.
You ain't at
and
home
then
to
you
pay
going
attention
home.
to it.
You ain't paying her no attention. I got her booted over. When I was out there, dog, and I'm spending some of your money. She's spending some of your money on me, bro. These are the conversations that we gotta have with these brothers because money ain't the be all.
It ain't. You right.
They want the world, and when you give them the world, they want the stars.
So is that an insatiable side of one?
Regardless of what it is, you can give them a star without going up there. You got to learn how to give them a star without going up there and give them a star. Be a star.
Be the star.
Be the star. She want a star. Be the star.
This is true.
My bad, bro. I be talking shit.
You could.
That boy got this old Jack in me. This old
Jack got him. That boy Jack got him. Boy, Jack got to tell on himself over here a little bit.
But she know who I was, and she still love me. That's crazy. I'm an honest brother, though. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Men age like wine, my brother.
Man, one thing about me, I let her. I ain't gonna lie, I done lied to some women, but they know who I am in the core. In the core, I let them know who I am. I tell them like, hey, I ain't trying to marry you. I'm not your husband. I knew for three when I met you and we kicked it for 30 minutes. I knew I wasn't your husband. I know what I could do for you though. Like, hey, here it is.
Yeah.
But I done told some women I love them. But I love them, but I ain't like, nah. But I love you.
I love you, but I can't wake up to your ass every day.
Nah.
I can't wake up and deal with your emotions.
Nah.
Your shit is all over the place. And see, the main thing for a man, honestly, what we feel, what we really want is we want to be able to give you ease, but at the same time, you have to bring us peace.
Peace
and the peace
is premium.
In bringing us peace, that doesn't mean you literally have to bring peace. It means you don't disturb it. So sometimes you have to find a place where you can fit into the man's life. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those situations where if you got a guy that got a nice place, he makes 3 or 4 times more than you or whatever, you can't come in thinking that you're gonna run anything. Come in and be that passenger princess. You want to be a passenger princess? Hold the goddamn map. Make sure he can see it. That's all you got to do. But a lot of times, man, you want to grab the goddamn steering wheel. I'm sorry, it's one steering wheel on the shit to the boat or the car. If you grab that motherfucker, we wreck it.
Yeah.
we gonna sink. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them situations where it's like you get with a man that is doing. You don't have to get with a guy that's doing 90 times better than you. You get with a guy that's doing decent the way you cool with living at. Stop aspiring to go too goddamn far, because some of y'all face card ain't worth too goddamn far. Women are judged on beauty, men are judged on money. So you got to find out where you fit. Don't think that some of you 5s and 6s is not motherfucking 10s. Okay, stop thinking that. Just because you put a 10 wig and 10 makeup and 10 eyelashes and 10 every damn thing else on, that didn't make you a 10. If you was a 10 without all that, then you a 10. Man, I've had some women that are 10s without all that, and you tell them like, "Baby, you look good without all that." Get mad at you. Like, why are you mad? I'm telling you that I don't require that. I wake up to my face every day. This is my face. This is what you're gonna get. So I should be able to accept what you got to give. You don't have to put on Halloween costume for me. You should be happy that I love your natural state.
Man,
They hate that.
But keep it real as a people, man. It's a lot of trauma that we've experienced. So
yeah, I mean, a lot of think their hair isn't good and all this stuff. They're like, man, I love to see a black woman with her hair down, just her hair. I don't give a damn if it's nappy. I don't give a damn if it's curly. I love to see a black woman comb her hair out, man.
A lot of us, a lot of our people, we step into relationships at work, at church, with our mates. We step into it with a lot of trauma that we don't understand, and so it ruins the relationships. A lot of times we have what, like you say, you need peace from a woman, right? I agree with you. That's what I love about my wife.
I mean, with the peace that I need, I already have.
So you good.
Look around. Do you think
good?
I'm not peaceful when I come to this house? I come to this house after working 16-hour day, get in my kitchen, sit there and bake for 3-4 hours.
For sure.
At peace.
I need a wife though.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, don't get me wrong.
I need a wife.
Don't get me wrong. Having a wife would be nice. However, I'm not rewarding those that aren't willing to reciprocate. If you don't understand that you're supposed to reciprocate, because these motherfuckers nowadays,
But Kenfo, what about your choice? Like, if you're saying that these women aren't reciprocating, it's something about your choice. Because I get on the females about this all the time.
Listen, let me tell you. You have some that reciprocate this way, then they're flaky about this. You know what I'm saying? Like the time flaky. I'm sorry. I spent 10 years in prison. I don't have any time to waste waiting on you to arrive no goddamn well. Bitch, be on time. It's real fucking simple. I wasted 10 years.
Bro good as a bachelor. He good with that bachelor life.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand.
I'm not mad at you.
You gotta understand. I can do everything except fuck myself. Literally. I can do the manly shit, build a house, build the car. I can buy the car, buy the house, refurbish the car, refurbish the house. I can also get in the kitchen and cook better than 9 out of 10 goddamn bitches.
I'm gonna tell you though, too. you gotta lay in a bed with and hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Who it's coming from? My daddy was a player. My daddy had 2 women on the same street. I come from a long line of players. So at the end of the day, what I realized, ain't nothing like laying in that bed
with somebody that you can cuddle with.
And not just that, when them toes touch.
Not the toes.
It's when them toes touch. That toe touch. That toe touch. When you touch toes with a woman, like, man, hey, baby, I don't worry about no cheating. I don't worry about none of that. I'm not saying that she won't do it. If she do it, it is what it is. But I'm not gonna know about it.
Man, look, I'm not worried about it. I ain't looking for it.
I just wanted you to own that. That's all I ate.
I tell women all the time, like, look, men, we don't go looking for shit. That's why you don't get caught. It ain't that men couldn't catch you. It's that men don't go looking for shit. So therefore, you shouldn't go looking for shit that's gonna ruin your happiness. If you happy with the man, Don't be looking for shit.
Ladies, I'm about to pander for y'all.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna call him out.
I'm about to pander for y'all.
If he do it, I'm gonna call him out.
Young Kevin Samuels.
Young
Kevin Samuels. You can't be preaching. You can't be preaching to the women, and you ain't looking for your wife, Kevin Samuels.
Sir, let me tell
I
you
used to just ain't like Kevin Samuels because he a Kappa. Nah, I'm just not really.
Because he a Kappa.
Yeah, I'm the bruh. Like I'm like, wait, is that a cane in the background? Oh no, man, we ain't listening to none of that. That's how the bruhs are. We petty than the mother.
Yeah, stop it. Yeah, stop it. Stop it. That ain't me. But now, just I'm a motherfucking human furnace. My body's always hot. So believe me, I touch toes. When I put my business out there, okay? When I put my business out there, I touch toes.
Yeah.
My bed get real comfortable.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I spend good money on mattresses. So
it's just
so I don't have no problems there. So when motherfuckers think they can talk about, oh well, why he talking about this and he ain't got look, man, it ain't.
You know the thing that both of us got?
It's not for lack of trying.
We both got daughters.
And
we
I
both got daughters.
And I teach them.
Dog,
and but one thing about my daughters is I'm not one of those fathers that's gonna be like, he did what? I'm gonna be like, what did you do to him?
You gonna hold them accountable. You a man.
You
a real man.
Full story. I'm not gonna run off.
You a thinker, bro. You a logical.
Half cock and go slap somebody's son because my daughter said something. What did you do? And they know that I'm gonna hold them accountable.
But I slap your motherfucking son.
Therefore, they are understood.
Hey, you handle my daughter the wrong way. I'm slapping your motherfucking son. Excuse my language.
This is one thing I told her.
I gotta stop all that cursing.
This is one thing I told my daughter. I said, look, the first time a man put his hands on you, I'm gonna beat his ass. Now, if you take your ass back, you told me that I'm no longer your father. He is. Those will be your ass whoopings to take after that. Because I have other daughters that I have to take care of. And you're not gonna have me back and forth in no drama because you become a drama queen.
Do you want your daughter to go to college?
I would prefer, but neither one of them so far went. My first two did not. My first one went. She dropped out about a year in, and then the other one she hasn't went. But she's planning on opening up the daycare.
Do you want them to be educated?
I want them intelligent. Education doesn't always come from college.
Okay. You want them to be an intellectual.
Most of the millionaires that I know never went to college.
Do you want them to be able to like stand on their own too?
Yes. I want them to be able to stand on their own too, but at the same time, understand that if you want a man, you are going to have to be able to lay this down, the attitude. You don't have to lay down your ambition, but you have to lay down the attitude.
I'm just trying to humanize.
There's an attitude that comes.
I'm just trying to humanize because you say some good stuff.
There's an attitude that comes with ambition.
You're a chauvinist, though.
No,
they say I'm a chauvinist.
I'm definitely not.
You're a chauvinist.
I'm definitely not. I open doors. I pull out chairs.
For sure.
I am of the last generation of motherfuckers that run behind a dumpster if a woman is screaming. Because the rest of these motherfuckers coming out with their phones, putting your ass on World Star.
Yeah. Now, they say I'm toxic masculinity.
Man, you're toxic masculinity anytime you don't tell them 100% of what they want to hear.
But
one thing I try to tell women is that if a man is talking and 50% of what he's saying doesn't feel like a gut punch, he's lying to you.
Ladies, a man, the thing about manhood, and it took me time to learn manhood because my pops got killed.
We had to learn this because
my pops got killed in these tears.
That's what I'm saying. We wasn't around.
I'm from the projects. Yeah. Where I come from, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't have made it to where I am, right?
Yeah.
But what I learned about
you're a high percentage.
Manhood is a premium because protection ain't just about killing motherfucking invaders. Protection is about instructing, teaching,
warning, teaching
Man.
people how to govern, teaching people how to navigate,
and
showing them how to pull out that chart and see them stars and be like, oh, okay, that's the North Star over there. This is over here. This is how I need to go.
Go on my page, right? The women. I shared something where the women were talking about, I could find another you 30 times. And so, but wait, like I told these females, I said, if I'm talking to my daughter, I'm gonna tell you this. If you didn't like me, if I wasn't good enough for you, why would you find another me? Why would you find another me? Like, that's not logical. It don't make no sense. Medicine don't always taste good.
Hey, look, let me. We're gonna end on this note. This is the last little section, but I'm gonna break down something about that. When a woman says she has options, she has to understand that every man that ever came to her was not shooting at her heart or her head.
They shooting at
he
that
was
vagina.
shooting between her legs.
That vagina.
You don't have options like a man. You give sex. You don't earn sex. Men earn sex. Well, they're supposed to. Now, some of y'all is out there giving it away, and you ain't easy, and you shouldn't be giving it away. Like, easy to the people that you're giving it to. Easy. You're not making them earn it. Sex is earned by a man. So a man being able to have sex with multiple women is a value thing. A woman having sex with multiple men is a devalue thing. Hate to break it to you, that's one thing that we will always be different on, because in this world, naturally, you have things that you can do that I can't, and naturally, we have things that we can do that you can't.
Let me slide in though. If some of y'all are not going to agree with that statement, right? And the reason being is not every woman is a womb man. So when I say womb man, right, that's the wife, the mother. Like, some of y'all are whores. It's some people that are prostitutes.
Some of y'all
like,
are bitches and whores.
I'm not even saying that.
I'm gonna say it.
I'm not saying that.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Because I'm not going to devalue them. They have a place.
No, they have a place. But this thing, this is what I want to say. I'm not a misogynist. I love women. I will always respect a woman. A woman will never come to me and ever get disrespected. I'm just not too fond of bitches and hoes. And it ain't that I don't like bitches and hoes, because they have their place. Like he said, they have a job. I pay you, you come, you do your service, and you go to fuck home. I don't have to deal with your emotions and your problems. That's how that works.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want me to pay you for your services, bitch, when you leave, I don't have to deal with none of your trauma. That's how that works. And that's not me talking. That's just me speaking for men. So don't say I got a bunch of motherfucking prostitutes that I'm paying to come by the house and service me, okay? Because that ain't the case. I don't pay for sex. Fuck that.
You never paid for no coochie?
I have not. I have, but I have not in years. I'm not gonna sit here and say like a nigga didn't go to paradise back in the day. Go to the boom room, champagne.
I ain't never directly paid for no pussy,
man.
But we pay for it one way.
You pay for it one way or another. No matter what you do.
Just
understand this. It's a lot. Sometimes it's cheaper for you to just pay for it like that than take them on 3, 4, 5 dates. You know what I'm saying? Spending your time with a motherfucker, because your time is valuable. See, what a lot of time, what a lot of people don't understand is that a man's energy in a woman's life cannot be fucking calculated, because you can call him 2 o'clock in the morning. I got a flat. I'm stuck on the side of the road.
I'm coming.
He come change that motherfucker.
I'm coming.
I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm stuck at this bar. This weird niggas looking at me.
If I don't get out of my bed and come, that lets you know
I'm
that
whack.
You don't mean
what you think you mean to me.
I'm getting up out the bed and I'm coming.
I might talk some shit, but I'm on my way. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, what the fuck you doing outside 2:30 goddamn morning? You coming from the club, your ass supposed to been on. Goddamn.
I ain't even going.
You know what I'm saying?
If
But
I'm dealing with you, I ain't. You
I'm
just
not.
say,
You're not gonna fall. Hey, baby, I just bought this new TV for my room. He come hang up the TV. Men can't call you to come do that. The most he gonna call you that come to do for him is sex him or
What up,
cook
Chad?
him a meal, maybe come by and wash some clothes for him or something. If he don't know how to do that, I ain't never had that problem. My mama taught me all that shit.
Man, me too.
You know what I'm talking
I ain't
about?
even gonna say my mama taught me, but I learned, man, I could. I really don't need nobody, but I don't need my wife. My wife don't need me, but we vibe. We balance each other out.
Man, when y'all come together, you find the need. That's the thing about that. When you come together in an actual union, you find a need in each other. It comes a point to where you're gonna wake up one day and
You having toes, them toes touch.
like, where my baby?
Them toes.
You know what I'm
Hey, fellas, when you touch toes with a female and it just ain't paradise, that ain't for you. When you touch a motherfucker toes and it's like, oh yeah, it's this the toe touch.
All right, Eddie Murphy. Sound like motherfucking boomerang.
Hey, boy, my feet look like booger wolf.
We had to get this boy some pedicures. But
man,
yeah,
I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the.
We gotta do this again.
The tap in for sure. For sure.
Well, hard pill to swallow. Signing out.
Dog, look what you.
This is my guy over here
at the top.
First in, last out.
Already.
Yeah, man.
Is that Pinky?
Yeah, I got Pinky up there.
Oh my god.
I got Pinky.
That look like Pinky,
Pinky
right
there. And that's Malaya on fire. Selena Spice, Beauty Dior.
Pinky saved my life.
I drew them dreams. Shit saved my life, nigga. I was in prison.
Can I get?
I was in prison getting my 15 to 21 in every month.
Long as I don't hear you was walking with that motherfucker.
Be out there at 5 o'clock in the morning working out and see that mother going in the dugout with somebody, be like, man, going on the baseball down. You walk around the field, you see that mother going to the baseball down, like, what the hell going on? But teach his own. Now, the only thing I did stand on is I told every one of the motherfuckers that was from San Antonio that was fucking with the punks, if I ever see you talking to a woman, I am going to expose your ass to her.
As you should.
I'm not going to expose you to the city, but I will expose you to her. I told him, don't come out here fucking with no women, because I don't believe in that dirty dick and shit. No, sir. No, sir.
Man, you're an hour 32.
Man, we done rode this one a long time, man. We're gonna go ahead and end this hour and a half. Thank y'all. Hard pill to swallow, so signing out. First in, last out.
Say.